I'm Jessica.
Hi Jessica, I'm Peter. Nice to meet you.
I'm a pre-diabetes educator, and I was wondering if I could talk to you about diabetes a little bit today.
Sure.
Okay. So, the best way to talk about diabetes is in form of a story. So this is Ray and Angela Williams. Angela is 28, she's an elementary school teacher, and Ray is 32, he's a realtor. And their family has a history of diabetes. Their mom and brother had it, and they don't want to be able to. Two diabetes is the worst type you can get. Does anyone in your family have diabetes?
Well, my grandmother had diabetes, and she died from it.
These are some things that you can get from diabetes. You can have a stroke, you can go blind, you can have heart disease, kidney disease, or amputation. Diabetes means your blood pressure level is too high, and sometimes you might need a shot for it, you might need to take a pill for it, and it comes from all the food you eat and your diet. So people should change their diets to lessen their risk of type 2 diabetes. Does your family ever talk about diabetes since your grandmother had it?
No, not really. We never talk about it affecting the family.
Okay, so you don't think you're at risk for it?
Well, I might be at risk, but we just don't talk about it.
Okay.
So I don't know.
So this is some things as you see you should eat. Your fruits and vegetables every day. You should have 5 a day. And the risk factors are being overweight, which you aren't overweight, so that's one thing. Being African American, Hispanic, Latino, American Indian, and like having a family member, which it could affect you, but if you do your physical activity, if you eat right, it won't affect you as much. Do you think you have any risk factors?
Well, some of the food I eat is very bad.
Okay, so maybe we can lessen that. So one way is looking and reading food labels. That's a great way to start having a better diet. As you can see, the non-fat milk has 80 calories, whereas the 2% milk has 120 calories. And in the milk that has no fat, there's also no trans fat, which is very good for you. Trans fat is really bad for you, and 2% milk has that. So by reading the food labels, you can see like what's good for you and what's not. I know it takes a lot of time, maybe, and you don't want to be like, oh wait, let me look and go see what's so bad for me. You don't want to do that, but it is a good choice, and it's a healthier choice, and little steps like that can help you a lot. So is there any food that you think you can like switch to, like even if it's milk to non-fat milk or Coke to Diet Coke?
We drink a lot of soda in my house, so we could change from soda to either Diet Coke or water or something with less sugar in it. And then the milk too we could do.
So being aware of hidden fats is the key point. There's a lot of fat in foods, and you don't notice it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you wanted potato chips or pretzels, what would you pick?
Potato chips.
And potato chips are much worse for you. They have 2 teaspoons of fat, and whereas pretzels only have 2.14 teaspoons of fat. So most fat comes from meats, dairy, and snacks, just like you see in the pictures here. And you can change that by having fried chicken. You can switch it to baked chicken. And those little changes can help you so much more. What kind of foods do you eat that are high in fat?
I usually eat burgers and stuff, and then I definitely eat a lot of potato chips and other things like that.
And potato chips are very high in trans fat and saturated fat, and they have a lot of oils in them which aren't good for you. And here's things that I'm sure everyday Americans love. It's called the SAD diet. It's the Standard American diet, whereas if it helps your wallet and it's cheap, you're gonna buy it. Like the quarter pounder, the large fries, the large Coke. You can switch those to a small Coke or water or small fries. You want to downsize from that supersized meal that you might always get, because those supersized meals, even though they're helping you, they're also helping you get risk for type 2 diabetes. What are better choices they can get at a fast food restaurant?
Well, I guess you could get a salad, or you could get smaller portions, like you said, or you could just not go to a fast food restaurant at all.
Yeah, portion size is key in this, and smaller it is, the better it is for you. So this is called the traffic light method. The red light, you have to stop, something small, don't eat it all. This is your ice creams, your fads, your candies. I know you might want those 3 scoops of ice cream, but really they're not that good for you because that means you have to work out that much more to get rid of those trans fats. The yellow light is go slow or weight can grow. If you eat really fast, you gain more weight, you don't notice when you're full. So when you eat slow, like you're noticing, your body is letting everything happen. The green light is you have to eat more of those every day. Your fruits and vegetables, you should have 5 every day. Do you have 5 fruits and vegetables every day?
I don't count, but I guess.
Do you think you come close to it?
Maybe 2 to 3.
That's good. At least you're averaging more than anyone else. I know I don't eat that. So this is portion sizes that you should have. Did you know that when you're eating meat, the amount of meat you can only eat is the palm of your hand? So if you want a piece of steak, it can only be this big. Not the length of your fingers, just this big.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah. A light bulb should be your serving of vegetables. A deck of cards, which is this size, should be your 1 serving of meat. If you want rice, cereal, potatoes, it should only be an ice cream scoop, which is not a lot, and I'm sure you take much more than that every day. Portion size is easy, but it's kind of hard to adapt to, because you don't want just that 1 scoop of potatoes or that little piece of meat that's not going to fill you up, because you're so used to those bigger portions. Besides eating right, you also have to do physical activity. Maybe you don't have enough time in your day, but you should find those little times. If you have a lot, you could run, you can jog, you could walk with your dog. You can do these things to help you. Do you have a lot of time in your day when you're not physically active?
No. I'm either at school or I'm doing work.
Okay, so you can use 10-minute intervals, like Ray does. Ray doesn't have enough time in his day, so he does 10 minutes a day, and he will just do something physical that can help him lessen his diabetes, like you. Did you just come from maybe the 3rd floor or the 2nd floor?
I did, yes.
You could have walked up the steps that 1 flight, or you could have walked down that 1 flight instead of taking an escalator, because that's the little bit that can help you. That's one thing that you wouldn't think of, but that's a little bit of physical activity for the day. You can start any day. You could say, today I will do this. This week I will do this. Set goals for yourself, because the little rewards can go a long way. You don't want to gain that extra 15 pounds because of all the schoolwork, so you're eating junk food, you're going to the McDonald's and eating all pizza. You don't want that. You don't want to feel tired and weak and lazy. You want to feel more energetic, so you should eat those more vegetables and drink more water instead of soda. It'll help you a lot, and no one notices this until they start to switch. And switching might be hard, but it's the right thing for you, so you don't get diabetes too. You have to make your own road. So I can't tell you what to eat and what not to eat, how to exercise. You have to make your own road. So you should make a schedule, and if you really don't know, maybe you can get an app on your phone, My Calories Counter, and it can help you. You can see what you eat and see where you have to portion more. See if you go over your fats, you go over your carbohydrates, you should lessen that. And it can help you a lot. And if you have a dog, you can walk him a little more than you do. Take him to the park, go around a couple times. Do a little more each day. If you're studying and you're sitting and laying in bed so lazy, falling asleep, maybe you should pace back and forth. These little things can help you so much more. So, thank you for your time.
Well,
I hope I taught you a lot today.
You've been very informative, Jess.
Thank you
so much.
Have a good day, Peter.
You too, Jess.